Good evening, everyone. I'm Zach Wheeler.
And I'm Jordan Norquist. Thank you for joining us for 18 News at 11. Tonight, President Donald Trump's team is ramping up its legal fight in several key states that media outlets did call for President-elect Joe Biden.
And now Attorney General William Barr has authorized the Department of Justice to investigate allegations of voting irregularities. News Nation's Nicole Burley has the story.
As pro-Trump Stop the Steal rallies continued in some cities today,
we're not going away. We will continue to fight.
President Trump not holding any official briefing since Saturday's projected call of the presidential election. But the president active on Twitter today, announcing the firing of Secretary of Defense Mark Esper and naming Christopher Miller as the new acting secretary. Just hours later, addressing the election and calling out states by name, writing, quote, Nevada is turning out to be a cesspool of fake votes. Matt Schlapp and Adam Laxalt are finding things that, when released, will be absolutely shocking. This tweet was flagged by Twitter. Then writing, quote, Wisconsin is looking very good, needs a little time statutorily, will happen soon. And, quote, Pennsylvania prevented us from watching much of the ballot count, unthinkable and illegal in this country. This tweet was also flagged. But focusing on Pennsylvania, the state that pushed Joe Biden past the 270 electoral vote margin. RNC advisors today held a press briefing to discuss post-election litigation.
This election is not over, far from it. We have only begun the process of obtaining an accurate, honest vote count.
Press Secretary Kayleigh McEnany, who told reporters she was appearing as a private citizen and advisor to the campaign, said the campaign wants an honest, accurate, lawful count of ballots.
We want maximum sunlight. We want maximum transparency. We want every legal vote to be counted, and we want every illegal vote to be discarded. Unlike our opponents, we have nothing to hide.
Pennsylvania is one of several states where the campaign has filed legal challenges. A number of them have been dismissed. Earlier today, Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell, who just won re-election in Kentucky, supported President Trump's right to contest the election results.
And President Trump is 100% within his rights to look into allegations of irregularities and weigh his legal options.
Senator McConnell also calling out what he called, quote, wealthy media corporations.
The projections and commentary of the press do not get veto power over the legal rights of any citizen, including the President of the United States.
And it is important to note, as of this broadcast so far, there has been no evidence presented of mass voter fraud in the election.
That's right. And also today, the Republican Attorneys General Association complained to the U.S. Supreme Court that the Pennsylvania Supreme Court erred in allowing the counting of ballots 3 days after the election. It is unclear how many ballots were collected after Election Day and whether there's enough to change the result. Senator Pat Toomey says the president should get his day in court.
When all of that is done, it does look as though Joe Biden is going to be the next president. When that process is done, I think it's going to be clear that we had a fair process.
Northern Tier Congressman Republican Fred Keller questioning Philadelphia, which pushed Biden over the top.
Why did Philadelphia not want to let people watch if they were doing such a good job, why didn't they want all the eyes on it?
Al Schmidt, a Republican commissioner in Philadelphia overseeing the election, says he does not get the criticism. Checks are in place and only legal votes have been counted. Republicans in the state legislature are not challenging the count, but they have asked the governor for a review of the process.
Well, counties across New York began to count more than 1.5 million absentee ballots today. Unlike many states, New York didn't allow the process of counting those absentee ballots to begin before Friday. Roughly 930,000 absentee ballots were returned by Democrats, while 260,000 were returned by Republicans. According to the State Board of Elections data, it is unclear whether the advantage will be enough to overcome substantial leads that some Republicans held over incumbent Democrats in some of the state's closely watched congressional race. Races, that is. And races like the 22nd Congressional District, where Congressman Anthony Brindisi is nearly 30,000 votes behind former Congresswoman Claudia Tenney, the Republican he beat to win his seat 2 years ago. The counties have until November 28 to report results to the state.